guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and this is Best Bet with Rita. I'm your girl, Rita Great. So today I'll be talking about several ways to come out of a breakup easily. Breakup is not easy on its own because this is a relationship you've given your time, you spent a large chunk of your emotional engagement with this person, you have planned with this person, you have dedicated a number of time, resources, so much have been invested in this relationship, and then one party said I am not interested, or you realize that you don't want to be in this relationship anymore. Remember, my last topic was on things you can see in a relationship that will make you leave or break up. I Not every relationship leads to marriage, mind you, and then if it leads to marriage, that's a good one. But if you are experiencing or you're going through a breakup, you're finding it hard to move on, this topic today is for you. So just sit tight. I would advise that you just take out a pen and biro so you can write out some things. I wouldn't want to take much of your time, but I just want to give you 5 points that I have researched are the ways that can facilitate the healing process after a breakup. So, number one thing after a breakup that you could do that will help you heal faster is giving yourself time to heal. A lot of people think that in order to prove a point after a breakup, they just need to move on to the next person, they just need to just move on with their life. No, if you need to grieve, because this is your time we're talking about, it's your emotion we're talking about. It is everything you've put into this relationship and then is broken. You need time to heal. So if you just move on like that, you're going to be carrying baggage of one healed wound in new relationship. So I'll suggest you give yourself time to heal. Healing, I mean that you could cut off totally from that person. If it means you to block the person from all social media network, is a preferable way to heal. If it means you blocking the person's number, cutting every means of communication is going to help you heal faster. The only reason you can open up channel of communication is if there's something keeping the both of you together, like let's say you have pets to share, or you have house to share, or there's kids involved. But if none of this is involved, to help you heal faster, the best thing to do is to cut off all means of communication. Take your time to grieve. If you need to cry. If you need to whatever that'll make you know that you're going to heal, do it. Because the truth is that the thing is that if you don't heal, you will not be whole to start up something new for yourself. Healing is one very good process. If you need to go through a therapy to heal, go through that process. If you need to talk to family and friends, anything that you know that is going to heal it, everyone knows the things that help them heal faster. Like for me, if I know that I'm receptive to a particular kind of thing, a particular kind of treatment, each time I'm sick of that kind of ailment, I know what to take to help me overcome that sickness. So everyone knows what makes them heal faster. Some people don't know. So find out, study, get involved in something. The idea is make sure you are totally healed before you move on. Cut off all ties, cut off block all means of communication. Make sure that you are whole enough to start up something new, because if you rush into something else, you're going to rush out the way you broke up the next one. Do you understand? So number two thing that will help you heal faster is learning to love yourself again. A lot of people lose themselves in relationship, and some people, it is because people have helped them to open their eyes to know that maybe they're not loving themselves enough, they're not placing enough value on themselves. That's why they are taking the things they were taking in that relationship that was abusive. If you love yourself enough, you will know that someone abusing you is not a good relationship. You know that someone cheating on you is not a good relationship. You will know there are some things you cannot accept in a relationship if you love yourself. So this is the time to love yourself again. Look at those things that make you happy. Relationship sometimes makes you forget a lot of things. You want to sacrifice so much, you give in a lot, and then you forget your own aspects. So many people give in so much in relationship and they forget to take care of themselves. This is the time to spoil yourself. If you need to travel, you need to take a vacation, if you need to give yourself a treat, those things that you stopped doing for yourself, this is the time to pick up. Because the truth is, if you don't love yourself enough, you cannot let someone else love you better. So it is how you love yourself. That's the way someone is going to treat you and even treat you better. So this is time to love yourself enough. Show yourself you care. Find out those things that you weren't doing, that you just realize that, oh, you forgot doing these things for yourself. Like some people, when they are in love, they don't even buy anything for themselves. Everything they get, they buy for their spouse, they buy for their partner. They stop taking care of themselves because they believe love is sacrificial. I have to give in my best. Some go as far as giving in everything. Some ladies giving even all their savings to their spouse just to keep him. Some lady giving even all that they know, they all that, in fact, all everything that make up them, that's what they give into the relationship. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. I'm only saying if eventually you lose that kind of relationship, this is a time to rethink and love yourself again, because the truth is that you were not loving yourself enough in that relationship. If you take stock of your life, you just realize that you were not loving yourself enough, because if you loved yourself enough, there are things you won't take. Again, someone saying they don't want you in their life is their loss. Someone else is going to come. Do you understand? So just learn to love yourself and move on. Do you understand? Yeah. So number 3 thing is taking stock of what you got wrong in that relationship and try to put it right. So some people they there are some things in relationship they were not taken seriously. That is why they lost their relationship. So sometimes choosing relationship is not because the next person was totally wrong. Maybe there was something they couldn't cope with in that relationship. So it's time to take stock of your life. Like if you know that some people broke up with you because you were not clean. So start asking yourself, what is it that I did, or what is it that I wasn't doing right? That is why I said love yourself enough. Because it's going to help you to take stock of your life. Like, what is it I got wrong in that relationship? Because the truth is that any experience, every relationship is an experience. So you don't want to take wrong experience. Our losses or our mistakes are supposed to enhance us, are going to make us better for the next time we're trying something new. So you need to take stock to say, okay, why did I go wrong? What was I not doing right? What were the things I was doing that were not, my partner didn't like, or how do I want? In fact, you are going to attract your kind of person. So this is the time to, if you want someone to love you so much, you also need to have a heart to love someone too. If you want someone that is a giver, or maybe you weren't giving, maybe you were giving, there are things that make people break up. Just take stock of your life. Look at the things you were not getting right, that your partner was complaining about, or you knew that you were not doing right, and then try to work on that part, so your next relationship don't make that same mistake. Because a lot of people carry baggage of the other relationship to the new relationship and keep making the same mistakes. There's some people, they start up a relationship and then they open up everything they've ever done in their life to the new partner. They don't know how to reserve any information for themselves. They don't have secret. They don't even know what to say and what not to say. They don't know the boundaries to keep. They don't know a lot of things. So this is the time to take stock, to look at the areas you need to work on. Because if you don't work on these things, that's why you just keep having breakup and breakup and breakup. Because a lot of people are seeing these things and maybe they're actually complaining, but maybe you're not giving it attention. You understand? So number 4 thing that will help you heal faster after a breakup is forgiving yourself and your offender. A lot of people find it hard to forgive themselves and move on. Forgiveness is very, very essential in your healing process. You need to let go of the grudge. You need to let go of the offenses. You need to let go of the harm. You need to let go of everything you think will be holding you back. Because if you don't forgive, you cannot move on. New things cannot come in. See, after taking stock of your life, you realize that, oh my God, I really put in so much. I really gave in a lot. I really invested so much in this relationship, and yet I wasn't appreciated. Oh, he hurt me this bad. Oh, she hurt me this bad. I did this much, and then see how she repaid me. Those things build up a lot of hatred in our heart for that person. But of what good are you going to have keeping those piling up those grudges in your heart? It's good to heal, just forgive your offender. Sometimes it's not even about the offender, forgiving yourself. Some people are like, how did I stoop so low to date this kind of person? How did I stoop so low? How did I get to this level of my life? How come I did not notice this thing all this while? Was I blind? They start blaming themselves, and then they pile up hatred, or I say offense for themselves, or they start wallowing in guilt. You need to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself, you can't let a new person. You're going to carry those guilt and suspicion. Like, I know of someone, he said he's having problem with trust. I've seen a lot of people, they'll say they have problem with trusting people. They have problem with giving. They just have, it is because they didn't forgive themselves. They didn't let go of the things that happened in the past. Some people just go and move on with guilt, move on with a lot of things that are keeping them back. You will not become better in a new relationship. And even if you don't want to be in a new relationship, you'll be having a lot of issues with people. Your interpersonal relationship with people is going to suffer, because you have not healed. You start generalizing things. You start seeing everybody in the context of your offender. Forgive yourself, forgive your offender, and move on. Because if you do not forgive, it's waiting for you in future. Forgiveness is very, very, very important. Move on. It's not easy. For me, I'd suggest that you don't put a list of the things that someone offended you, because the truth is that everyone is not the same. You're gonna meet someone that will be very good in that area that you were offended, and even if you're the one that offended your spouse or offended the person that broke up with you, forgive yourself. Are you gonna stay there? Even if you stay there for 100 years, is he gonna bring them back? No. Move on. Have a new page of your life. If it means you repenting, if it means you turning a new leaf, if it means you to changing and stopping that thing that you think made you to be hurt or made them to offend you, it's time to do that. But don't stay there. Forgive yourself, forgive your offender, become brand new and move on. Do you understand? It's going to help you. Forgiveness is very, very, very important, because if you don't forgive, you're going to walk in guilt. Even if you don't walk in guilt, you're going to walk in hatred. And who wants to start up a new relationship with someone that walking with guilt or walking with a lot of offenses and is not free? You see, if you don't do that, you just keep having breakups and breakup, and we don't want to have that. Remember, our topic is healing, moving on with your life after a breakup. And lastly, what you do to help yourself heal after a breakup is going out and doing what makes you happy. Some people, after a breakup, people that like me that are introvert, they just stay indoors, lock themselves, seclude themselves from everyone, just wallow in pain. Why do that to yourself? And if you look at it, the next person or the person that both of you broke up is there enjoying their life, and you are there staying inside, burning, and not allowing yourself to experience new things. Hey, it's time to stand up, move out, and do what makes you happy. You don't owe anybody apology for making yourself happy. In fact, happiness is one thing you owe yourself. So move out and do what makes you happy. If you have a social gathering, you have friends, this is time to visit them. Visit your family. Take yourself out, spoil yourself, go for vacation, meet new people. Because if you stay in, how are you going to meet new people? Who is going to meet you indoors? A lot of people just say, oh, I'm not able to get a new relationship. Since after my last relationship, I'm not able to connect with someone. You have locked yourself in. You've not allowed yourself. And some people, and if someone is trying to approach them, they're using the judgment of the other person. That's why I said, if you don't hear, you start generalizing. You start saying, oh, see the way he's moving. See the way she's moving. That was the way my ex did. That was the way you start calculating every move of everyone. It's not good. Heal, forgive, and then move out. Move on. See, try something. If it's for date, try new date. I don't say relationship. Date, meet new people. You're going to see new perspective of people. You're going to see people that have the same compatibility with you. You're going to see people that reason the same way you reason. You're going to see the things that you like. But if you stay indoors, you just put yourself in a cage of your past. Your past has happened. Let it go. Face your future. Move on. Meet new people. Have fun. Because if you stay in that pain or in that grief, or you don't allow yourself to heal, you're going to be wasting your time. And who has time in this world to waste? So a better way to move on, to heal fast, is to move out. Don't allow yourself to stay stuck. Don't forget you've had time to grieve. you're healing, you're forgiving yourself, you forgiving the person. Move on, try new things. If you're someone that was in a relationship that didn't allow you to move out, didn't allow you to travel, they cage you. Some people are so manipulative in relationship, they don't even let you talk to people. If you're in that type that was in that kind of abusive relationship where he caged you from everyone, or where she made you not to talk to any person, where she deleted every kind of contact from your phone, this is time to move out. This is time to make back difference. This is time to feel alive again. Feel alive again and live your life to the fullest. Relationship is not all about life. There is more to your life than just staying entangled with someone. So these are my 5 suggestions. If you have more, you can add in the comment section. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time of popping into our channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.